Imagine for a moment. What if the universe communicated with us in unique ways, leaving clues to guide us on our journeys? What if these clues came in the form of numbers, each bearing a distinct energy meant to enhance our awareness and enrich our lives? Throughout history, cultures worldwide have found significance in numbers, believing they contain messages that can influence luck, health, relationships, and personal growth. In particular, Buddhist teachings and ancient wisdom emphasize numbers as symbols of spiritual alignment and life's natural cycles. Through this lens, numbers aren't just a matter of luck, they're reminders of values, attitudes, and mindsets that bring balance and harmony. When we look closely, numbers may reveal the universe's way of inviting us to make the most of each day, inspiring positive actions and intentions. This guide explores 5 significant numbers: 15, 23, 17, 25, and 9, each holding special meanings and influences that could enrich your life. As you read through each section, remember that these numbers are more than symbols. They're tools to help you navigate life's challenges, embrace change, and maintain peace and positivity. By understanding these numbers, you may find a clearer path forward in your journey, especially as we approach a new season ripe for transformation and renewal. Number 15. The path of new beginnings and letting go. The number 15 symbolizes fresh starts and the freedom to let go of what no longer serves you. As autumn leaves fall, we often feel compelled to clear out what's unnecessary, both physically and mentally. Like nature, we undergo cycles, and this period is ideal for releasing old habits, mindsets, or situations that might be holding us back. Number 15 reminds us that every ending makes room for a new beginning and encourages us to seek a balanced transformation. The energy of renewal and release. In numerology, 15 is associated with energies that call for reflection and release. It's a number that prompts us to consider what we need to clear out of our lives to create a fresh space for growth. It gently nudges us to identify what no longer aligns with who we are or who we want to become. This might mean ending a habit that drains our energy, such as spending too much time on social media or maintaining negative self-talk that hinders self-confidence. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by change, 15 suggests that we can approach it with calm intention, making incremental adjustments. Think of it this way. Have you ever cleaned out a cluttered closet and felt a lightness afterward? The weight of keeping unnecessary items around can be exhausting. And once they're gone, there's room for new, more meaningful items. The same goes for your life. Number 15 serves as a reminder that letting go is not a loss but a liberation. It creates a space where positive, meaningful experiences can take root and flourish. Real-life example. A story of starting anew. Consider the story of Sarah, a young woman who had built a life around routines that no longer fulfilled her. She had worked in the same office job for years, a job that, while stable, left her feeling unmotivated and drained. Sarah spent her days feeling stuck, going through the motions with little sense of purpose. But one autumn, inspired by a sense of restlessness, she began questioning her choices and dreaming of something more aligned with her passions. She wondered if perhaps this feeling was her intuition nudging her towards something greater. Taking her cue from the energy of 15, Sarah decided to let go of her current situation and explore a new path. She began to research different career options and enrolled in evening classes to develop new skills. Bit by bit, Sarah transitioned into a role that excited her and connected with her true self. Reflecting on her journey, she realized that her initial hesitation was rooted in fear of the unknown. However, by embracing the spirit of 15, she discovered the freedom and empowerment that come with starting fresh. Lessons from 15. Embracing intentional change. The story of Sarah and the essence of the number 15 reveal an important lesson. Change doesn't have to be chaotic or frightening. Instead, we can choose to embrace change with calm intention, viewing it as a natural part of our growth. Here are a few practices to help you connect with the energy of 15. Identify areas for release. Make a list of habits, routines, or thoughts that feel outdated or burdensome. Ask yourself, is this serving me, or is it holding me back? Set positive intentions. With each item you release, set an intention for what you'd like to invite into your life. For example, if you're letting go of a habit of negative self-talk, replace it with an affirmation of self-compassion. Practice patience with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight. Embrace a gentle approach, allowing yourself time to adjust to new patterns. By consciously releasing what no longer fits and making space for growth, you're aligning yourself with a path of positive change. The number 15 encourages you to take steps, no matter how small, that bring you closer to your true self. In this way, each new beginning becomes a chance to redefine what happiness, purpose, and fulfillment mean to you. Number 23. Embracing creativity, adventure, and connection. The number 23 holds a vibrant energy that brings creativity, joy, and a sense of adventure. It's a number that urges you to break free from routines, try new things, and infuse your daily life with a sense of wonder and exploration. If you've ever felt like you're stuck in a cycle or just going through the motions, 23 comes as a reminder to rekindle your curiosity and live with enthusiasm. This number is also linked to social connection and collaboration. Its influence can help you find new ways to interact with others, share ideas, and build meaningful relationships. In a sense, 23 invites you to bring color and excitement into your world, creating moments that make life richer and more fulfilling. Whether it's through art, new hobbies, or simply saying yes to new experiences, 23 encourages you to keep growing and discovering. The energy of adventure and playfulness. Life can often become a routine of predictable tasks. The daily grind, while necessary, sometimes leaves us feeling disconnected from our creative spark. The number 23 invites us to see life as an adventure and to treat each day as an opportunity for exploration and growth. Embracing this energy means letting go of the need for strict plans and allowing space for spontaneity. It's about saying yes to things that scare us a little or stepping outside our comfort zones. Imagine that, instead of following the same routine each day, you decide to try something new, whether it's taking a different route home, trying a new type of cuisine, or picking up a new creative hobby. These small acts of change can reawaken a sense of excitement and give you a new perspective on life. It's often through these little adventures that we discover new passions, meet interesting people, or find joy in unexpected places. Real-life example. A story of rediscovering creativity. Meet James, a professional who, after years of working in finance, realized he had drifted away from his true passion for painting. As a young man, he had loved art and spent hours sketching. But over time, life's responsibilities took precedence, and his creative pursuits were put on hold. One day, feeling particularly restless and uninspired, he decided to pick up his sketchpad again. Inspired by the energy of 23, James began dedicating a small part of each day to art. What started as a personal project soon caught the attention of friends and colleagues, who encouraged him to share his work. He eventually joined a local art community, participating in events and even collaborating on projects. Through this journey, James reconnected with his creative side, which not only brought him personal fulfillment but also helped him form new friendships. This simple decision to follow his curiosity led to unexpected opportunities and a new sense of purpose. How to embrace the spirit of 23 in your life. If you want to experience the creativity, adventure, and connection that 23 symbolizes, try weaving some of its energy into your everyday life. Here are a few ways to get started. Break your routine. Choose one area of your life that feels stagnant and try something new. This could mean switching up your workout, exploring a new hobby, or even meeting new people. Say yes to new experiences. Challenge yourself to accept invitations or try activities you might normally turn down. Embrace the unknown with an open mind. knowing that even small adventures can lead to big shifts in perspective. Connect with others creatively. Join a group, club, or class that interests you. Whether it's an art workshop, a book club, or a community event, engaging with others around shared passions can lead to new friendships and inspiration. Stay curious and playful. Approach daily tasks with a playful mindset. Experiment with different ways of doing things. And don't be afraid to let your inner child come out to play. Examples of applying 23's energy in daily life. Imagine trying something as simple as a new cooking style in the kitchen or taking a dance class you've always wanted to try. These small changes can infuse excitement and fresh energy into your routine. Embracing creativity doesn't require grand gestures. It can be found in the small, everyday choices that make you feel alive. Let's consider another example. Mia, a teacher who often found herself drained by the routine demands of her job, began incorporating more creative activities in her classroom. Inspired by the energy of 23, she introduced art, storytelling, and collaborative projects into her lessons. Her students' enthusiasm and her renewed excitement for teaching reinvigorated her approach, making her work feel purposeful and joyful once again. This story illustrates the power of 23's energy. By stepping out of routine, inviting creative exploration, and connecting with others, Mia not only transformed her own experience but also inspired her students. This is what 23 encourages in each of us, finding joy and connection in even the simplest activities. Finding community and joy through 23's influence. Another aspect of 23 is its magnetic, social energy. It's a number that draws people together, fostering community and collaboration. Consider how you might expand your network or build closer relationships with the people around you. You might join a local club, participate in a community project, or simply make an effort to reach out to friends you haven't seen in a while. The energy of 23 reminds us that life is fuller when we're connected with others. By nurturing friendships, exploring new perspectives, and sharing ideas, we open ourselves to a world of inspiration and creative expression. These connections often lead to new opportunities, whether personal or professional, and enrich our lives in ways we may not have anticipated. Lessons from 23. Living with joy and curiosity. In summary, the number 23 encourages us to live life with a sense of curiosity, creativity, and openness to adventure. Here are some key takeaways to help you embody 23's energy. Embrace change as a path to growth. Every new experience teaches us something valuable. Don't be afraid to try new things and step outside your comfort zone. Infuse creativity into everyday life. Look for small ways to bring creativity and playfulness into your daily tasks. These small acts can have a big impact on how you feel and view the world. Build meaningful connections. Seek out opportunities to connect with others. Whether through shared hobbies, work, or social activities, the relationships you build can open doors to inspiration and growth. The joy and adventure that come with embracing 23's spirit are reminders that life is a journey meant to be enjoyed. By welcoming creativity and connection, you're enriching not only your own life but also the lives of those around you. Number 17. Balancing ambition with inner peace. Number 17 brings a unique energy that combines ambition with inner harmony. In a world that often equates success with relentless pursuit and constant action, 17 stands as a reminder that true fulfillment comes from aligning our goals with our deeper values and maintaining inner peace throughout the journey. This number encourages us to pursue our dreams, but with a calm, focused mindset that keeps us grounded. Rather than striving for success at the expense of well-being, 17 invites us to find a balance that allows for both progress and peace. At its core, 17 symbolizes a path of sustainable growth, one that's rooted in integrity, patience, and a deep connection to what truly matters. It encourages us to create a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. One where our achievements reflect not only our outer accomplishments but also our inner contentment. The energy of balanced ambition. The pursuit of success can sometimes feel like a race, where constant action and unyielding determination are expected. But this approach often leads to burnout, anxiety, and a feeling of emptiness. Number 17's energy reminds us that true success is not merely measured by external accomplishments, such as wealth or status, but by how aligned those achievements are with our core values. It suggests that we can be ambitious without sacrificing our peace of mind. Imagine you have a big goal, say, advancing in your career or starting a business. The energy of 17 encourages you to approach this goal thoughtfully, ensuring that each step aligns with your values and brings a sense of fulfillment. Rather than rushing forward, you move with purpose, setting a steady pace that allows you to enjoy the journey. In this way, 17 is like a wise guide, helping you build a foundation for success that's both meaningful and sustainable. Real-life example. A story of aligned success. Consider the story of Emily, a successful architect who, despite her professional achievements, often felt disconnected from her personal life and values. Emily's career required long hours and intense focus, which began to take a toll on her mental health and relationships. She found herself caught in a cycle of constant work, striving for more accolades but feeling increasingly unfulfilled. One day, after a particularly stressful project, Emily decided to re-evaluate her life. She realized that while she valued her work, she also cherished time with her family, self-care, and personal growth. Inspired by the energy of 17, Emily decided to make adjustments. She set boundaries at work, learned to say no when necessary, and created more space for activities that brought her joy outside of her career. Over time, Emily found that by balancing her ambition with her need for inner peace, she not only felt happier but also performed better in her work. Her career continued to thrive, but this time, her success felt aligned with her values, bringing her a sense of satisfaction she hadn't experienced before. How to embody the spirit of 17 in your life. If you resonate with the energy of 17 and wish to incorporate it into your life, there are several practical ways to do so. Define your core values. Take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you. Ask yourself, what do I want my life to stand for? By defining your core values, you can create goals that reflect these principles. Set balanced goals. As you work toward your ambitions, ensure that they're balanced with your well-being. Instead of focusing solely on the outcome, consider the journey and whether it brings you joy and fulfillment. Practice mindfulness. Incorporate mindfulness practices, such as meditation or journaling, to stay grounded. This will help you remain aware of your emotions and maintain inner peace even as you pursue your dreams. Prioritize self-care. Success is sustainable only when we take care of ourselves. Make self-care a priority, whether through regular exercise, quality sleep, or time with loved ones. This will keep you energized and focused. Examples of applying 17's energy in daily life. One way to embody 17's energy is to approach each task or goal with intention and presence. For instance, if you're working on a major project, you could set small, achievable milestones that allow you to measure progress without feeling overwhelmed. Instead of rushing through each step, focus on doing it well, appreciating each moment, and acknowledging your efforts. Let's look at another example. Mark, a young entrepreneur, started a tech company with a clear vision but soon found himself overworked and overstressed. Inspired by 17's balanced energy, he introduced changes, such as delegating tasks, taking weekends off, and focusing on projects that aligned with his values. Not only did Mark find his work more enjoyable, but his company also thrived, as he was able to bring fresh, focused energy to his role. By seeking balance, Mark learned that success and well-being could go hand in hand, finding peace in the pursuit of goals. The journey toward our dreams doesn't have to be a sprint. Number 17 invites us to embrace a more peaceful, grounded approach. When we align our actions with our values, we reduce inner conflict, allowing us to move forward with clarity and purpose. This not only makes the pursuit of goals more enjoyable but also helps us avoid the burnout and dissatisfaction that often come from striving without balance. Through 17's guidance, we're encouraged to see ambition not as a race but as a path of steady, meaningful progress. This mindset allows us to enjoy each step along the way, finding fulfillment not only in the achievement of goals but in the journey itself. Lessons from 17. Aligning success with inner peace. Number 17 teaches us that success is not about sacrificing everything in pursuit of our dreams but about creating a life that feels balanced, fulfilling, and true to who we are. Here are a few takeaways to help you live by 17's principles. Pursue your goals mindfully, instead of striving for success at any cost. Consider what brings you joy and meaning. Allow these values to shape your ambitions. Maintain inner peace. Remember that inner peace is just as important as external success. Make time for mindfulness, self-care, and activities that nourish your spirit. Enjoy the journey, rather than focusing only on the end result. Find joy in the process of growth and learning. This will help you cultivate a fulfilling life, regardless of your achievements. By balancing ambition with peace, you create a foundation for a life that's not only successful but also deeply satisfying. Number 17 reminds us that true achievement is found in a life lived with purpose, harmony, and integrity. Number 25. Embracing patience, wisdom, and trust and intuition. The number 25 holds an energy that is both gentle and wise, calling on us to trust in ourselves and the natural flow of life. In a world where immediacy often takes precedence, 25 reminds us that some of the most important things in life require patience. It encourages us to step back, reflect, and allow things to unfold naturally, trusting that everything will align in its own time. In essence, 25 teaches us that while action is important, there's also great value in stillness, observation, and inner listening. Through this number, we're encouraged to tap into our intuition, our inner compass, to guide our decisions and help us navigate uncertainties. Rather than rushing through life's moments, 25 invites us to experience them with an open heart and a calm mind. The energy of patience and inner trust. In our fast-paced society, patience is often seen as a passive quality, something we tolerate rather than embrace. However, 25 challenges this view, suggesting that patience can be an active, empowering state of mind. By allowing ourselves to slow down, we create space to gain clarity, notice details, and connect with our intuition. This mindful approach often leads to better decisions and a greater sense of peace. Imagine a seed planted in the earth. It takes time to grow, and no amount of rushing can speed up its natural process. Likewise, the energy of 25 encourages us to trust that our own growth, as well as our goals and dreams, will blossom in their own time. Trying to force outcomes can lead to stress and disappointment, while patience allows for steady, meaningful progress. It's a reminder that sometimes, the answers we seek are not immediate, and that's perfectly okay. Real-life example. A story of trusting the process. Consider the story of Lisa, a writer who spent years working on a novel. She dreamed of completing her manuscript quickly, but the process took far longer than she anticipated. Frustrated by the delays, Lisa often felt like giving up. However, she decided to take a step back and approach her writing with a new mindset. Inspired by the energy of 25, instead of focusing on finishing her novel as fast as possible, Lisa began to write at her own pace, allowing her story to unfold naturally. She started to enjoy the process more, finding inspiration in unexpected places and deepening her understanding of her characters. Over time, her novel took shape in a way she hadn't anticipated, and when it was finally published, it resonated deeply with readers. Lisa realized that trusting the process and allowing herself the time to create something meaningful was worth the wait. How to embrace the spirit of 25 in your life. The energy of 25 can be incredibly grounding and empowering when applied to everyday life. Here are a few ways to connect with this number's essence of patience and trust. Practice mindful decision-making. Before making a decision, give yourself time to think it through. Check in with your intuition and consider how each choice aligns with your values. Allow time for reflection. Dedicate a few moments each day to reflect on your thoughts and feelings. Journaling or meditation can be excellent practices for this, helping you connect with your inner voice. Trust the timing of your life. Remember that life often unfolds in ways we can't predict. Embrace the idea that things will happen in their own time, and release any pressure to force outcomes. Focus on the journey, not just the destination. Patience isn't about waiting passively but about finding meaning and fulfillment in each step of the journey. Appreciate the process as much as the goal itself. Examples of applying 25's energy in daily life. Imagine you're working toward a major career goal, such as starting a business or advancing in your field. The energy of 25 suggests approaching this goal with patience and care. Rather than rushing into it, take time to research, plan, and listen to your intuition. By proceeding thoughtfully, you're more likely to create something lasting and meaningful. Another example might be in relationships. If you're seeking a deep connection with someone, the energy of 25 encourages you to build that relationship gradually, allowing trust and understanding to develop naturally. Trying to rush emotional bonds can lead to misunderstandings or disappointment. Instead, by taking things slowly, you create a solid foundation for a meaningful, lasting connection. Developing intuition and inner wisdom with 25's guidance. Number 25 emphasizes the importance of intuition, the subtle inner knowing that often guides us in the right direction. Developing intuition can be as simple as taking time to tune into your own feelings and thoughts without external influences. This might involve practicing meditation, spending time in nature, or engaging in creative activities that help quiet the mind and open the heart. For example, you might begin each day with a few minutes of quiet reflection, asking yourself, "What feels right for me today?" Listening to your inner guidance can help you make decisions that are aligned with your true self. Over time, this practice can deepen your connection with your intuition, making it easier to trust yourself in times of uncertainty. Lessons from 25. Embracing patience and trust. The number 25 teaches us that life is not a race, it's a journey that unfolds in its own time. By practicing patience, trusting our intuition, and allowing things to develop naturally, we invite peace and clarity into our lives. Here are a few key lessons from 25 to incorporate into your life. Trust yourself. Your intuition is a powerful tool. Trust that you have the wisdom within to make choices that are right for you. Find strength in patience. Patience isn't a weakness, it's a strength that allows you to stay calm and resilient. Embrace it as a way to move forward with grace. Let go of the need to control. Not everything can be planned or controlled. Sometimes, the most beautiful moments in life happen when we surrender to the flow and trust the journey. By embracing patience, inner wisdom, and trust, you open yourself to a life that is not only fulfilling but also deeply aligned with your true self. Number 25 reminds us that some of life's greatest gifts come when we least expect them, encouraging us to approach each day with openness and faith. Number 9. Embracing completion, gratitude, and new beginnings. Number 9 is a powerful symbol of closure, gratitude, and transformation. In many ways, 9 represents the end of a cycle, reminding us that every ending holds the seed for a new beginning. Its energy encourages us to take stock of our lives, to appreciate the journey, and to release anything that no longer serves our growth. As we navigate through life, we encounter numerous transitions, leaving behind old habits, moving on from certain relationships, or even saying goodbye to specific chapters of our lives. Number 9 gently guides us through these transitions, urging us to approach them with gratitude rather than resistance. By honoring the past and letting go with an open heart, we create space for fresh experiences, new growth, and deeper fulfillment. The energy of reflection and letting go. The end of a chapter can bring a mix of emotions, relief, nostalgia, even fear of the unknown. Number 9 acknowledges these feelings, reminding us that it's natural to feel bittersweet at the close of a journey. However, it encourages us to see endings not as losses, but as opportunities to reflect, appreciate, and grow. Reflection is a powerful practice, one that allows us to gather wisdom from our experiences. When we look back with an open heart, we gain clarity about what worked, what didn't, and how we can move forward in a way that aligns with our true selves. Number 9 invites us to look at the full picture, to find gratitude for the lessons learned, and to release what no longer resonates with who we are or where we're headed. Consider the metaphor of a tree shedding its leaves in autumn. The tree releases what it no longer needs, making room for new growth in the spring. Similarly, we, too, can let go of the things that weigh us down, trusting that the act of release will lead to renewal and transformation. Real-life example. A story of closure and new beginnings. Take, for instance, the story of Jake, who spent years working in a corporate job that provided financial security but little personal fulfillment. Over time, Jake felt increasingly disconnected from his work and yearned for something more meaningful. However, he hesitated to leave, fearing the uncertainty of starting over. One day, Jake took some time to reflect, looking back on his journey with gratitude for all he had learned and accomplished. He realized that while his current role had given him stability, it was no longer aligned with his personal values or goals. Inspired by the energy of 9, Jake decided to leave his job and pursue his passion for teaching. By letting go of his old career, he was able to create space for a new chapter that brought him purpose and joy. Through his journey, Jake learned that letting go doesn't mean disregarding the past. It means honoring it and carrying its lessons forward. His story illustrates that endings can lead to powerful new beginnings when approached with an open heart and a spirit of gratitude. How to embrace the spirit of 9 in your life. The energy of 9 can be deeply transformative, helping us release what no longer serves us and inviting us to step confidently into the future. Here are a few ways to embody this spirit of closure, gratitude, and new beginnings. Reflect on your journey. Take time to look back on the past year, month, or even week. Reflect on what you've learned, the experiences that have shaped you, and the growth you've achieved. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful way to find peace with the past. Consider writing a list of things you're grateful for, even the challenges that have taught you valuable lessons. Release with intention. Identify any habits, relationships, or mindsets that may be holding you back. Approach this process with compassion, acknowledging that letting go is a natural part of growth. Set intentions for the future. As you release the past, think about the new beginnings you'd like to welcome into your life. Setting intentions can help you move forward with clarity and purpose. Examples of applying 9's energy in daily life. Imagine you're in the process of moving to a new city or starting a new job. These transitions can be exciting but also bring a sense of loss as you leave behind familiar places, people, or routines. Embracing the energy of 9 can help you honor what you're leaving behind while feeling open and optimistic about the future. Another example might involve personal relationships. Sometimes, we grow apart from people who were once close to us, and it can be painful to acknowledge this shift. However, by embracing the spirit of 9, you can find gratitude for the moments shared and release the relationship with respect and love. This process not only brings closure but also creates space for new connections that align with your current path. Finding gratitude and acceptance through 9's influence. A central theme of 9 is gratitude, the act of appreciating life's ups and downs with an open heart. Gratitude helps us shift from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. where we see endings as opportunities rather than losses. By cultivating gratitude, we find peace in the present moment and confidence in the future. Practicing acceptance is also key. Accepting the natural ebb and flow of life allows us to embrace change without fear or resistance. When we acknowledge that everything in life has its season, we become more resilient, adaptable, and open to new possibilities. Consider beginning or ending each day by reflecting on 3 things you're grateful for. This simple practice can shift your perspective, helping you see life's beauty and resilience even during times of change. Over time, gratitude can become a guiding force, helping you approach each transition with grace and a sense of possibility. Lessons from 9. Moving forward with openness and gratitude. The number 9 teaches us that life is a series of cycles, and each one brings valuable lessons and experiences. Here are a few key takeaways to help you live by 9's principles. Honor your past. Rather than viewing the past with regret, honor it as a part of your growth. Each experience has contributed to who you are today. Embrace the power of release. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means making peace with the past and creating space for new beginnings. Practice gratitude and acceptance. By cultivating gratitude, you approach each day with an open heart. Accepting life's changes allows you to adapt with resilience and positivity. As you journey through life, remember that each ending brings with it the possibility of a new beginning. The number 9 is a reminder to move forward with confidence, gratitude, and a willingness to embrace whatever comes next. By living in harmony with these cycles, you create a life filled with purpose, growth, and joy. The spirit of numbers and life's transformation. Reflecting on the numbers we've explored, 15, 23, 17, 25, and 9. Each one goes beyond mere digits. They symbolize powerful energies and teachings, urging us to approach life with balance, joy, and peace. Each number carries its unique message, guiding us toward a life filled with positivity, purpose, and harmony. Number 15 teaches us about fresh starts and the courage to release what no longer serves us, creating space for positive change. Number 23 sparks creativity and adventure, encouraging us to infuse life with new energy and build meaningful connections. Number 17 serves as a reminder of the importance of balancing ambition with inner peace, showing that true success lies in living in alignment with our values. Number 25 encourages patience and trust in our intuition, helping us stay calm and grounded during times of uncertainty. Number 9 brings the wisdom of completion, gratitude, and readiness for new beginnings, reminding us that every ending holds the potential for a fresh start. These numbers suggest that life is a series of transformations, where each experience, relationship, and challenge carries a lesson of its own. By applying the meanings of these numbers to our daily lives, we can find inspiration, motivation, and peace even in the smallest of moments. They encourage us to cultivate gratitude, embrace exploration, and push the boundaries of who we can become. Final takeaway: life is a journey of constant growth, offering countless opportunities to evolve. Rather than worrying or attempting to control everything, we can embrace each moment with an open heart and a sense of gratitude. Let these numbers inspire you, guiding you forward with confidence and calm. Each number reminds us that happiness is not a destination but a process we engage with every day. With patience, gratitude, and trust in ourselves, we can live a life that is meaningful, enriching, and fulfilling.